We're filming?
Yeah.
Today on Child's Broadcast, we will be having a special guest. Also in breaking news, this kid was sent to jail and was arrested. Coming on in, Abe Surma. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Okay. So, I understand that you had a nicotine addiction problem. Please share with us.
Yeah, I did. I was lured in as a kid by,
Society.
society, of course.
Yes.
I blame everything on society. Now, the scary thing is that 30,000 young kids start smoking every day. 35% in 1999, but that lowered actually to 22% in 2003.
That's good.
That is good. But that still means 1 in every 5 teens smoke. In 9th grade, 17% of teens smoke. And in 12th grade, it goes up to 26%.
So,
which is definitely an increase.
yes. So at young age, it increases through the years goes on.
Yeah. That's
I
what I'm
understand.
saying.
So, why don't you share with us what effects and problems come from nicotine as well as what problems you had?
Well, like, you can get a lot of cancers.
Yeah.
The most typical is lung cancer. And then stroke, which is kind of like, that doesn't really happen. Ischemic heart disease is definitely a big time, like, possibility.
Uh-huh.
Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease,
Yes.
which is the third leading cause of death. And then
Okay.
there's other diagnoses.
Okay. And what was your problem?
Well, I have lung cancer, and that's at a young age. I'm 23, so that's very young for my age.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
I have
Very
lung
young.
cancer.
I'm sorry to hear
I
that.
smoke about 4 packs a day. I'm 14.
That's bad.
That is bad.
Well, you have gone through some treatment in the past. Please share with us how treatment works and everything about that.
I did a pretty hardcore one. It was 2 weeks of detox, basically quarantine in a room.
Yes.
Like breakfast, lunch, dinner for meals. Not even lunch, really. Kind of like small.
Yeah.
Meal. And if you try to stop, like, you really suffer. You get really, really angry, depressed,
Yes.
impatient.
Withdrawals,
Definitely. Yes. It's because you lose your dopamine. And dopamine is really what, like, makes you happy, kind of alert, if you will.
Yes, and it triggers your dopamine.
Yes.
Yep.
And then what most people use is called nicotine patches or gum, and it's like small doses of nicotine, so you're not completely off nicotine, but you're
Just to help
gradually decreasing nicotine.
Okay, and tell us the history or background of nicotine.
Well, nicotine was first discovered probably in like the 14th century. But the Europeans found it in the 16th century. French, the Spanish, and Portuguese found it.
Spanish, of course.
As they traveled to Asia, and Christopher Columbus found the Native Americans actually using nicotine, kind of experimenting with it.
Yeah.
A lot different from what we used to make in cigarettes. They had big old long bong kind of things.
Yeah.
And that's basically how it originated.
Okay. Tell us about physiology.
Well, I'm gonna find it here on my notes. The nicotine first travels to your brain in around 8 seconds. But before that, it's already been absorbed into your bloodstream. This enhances your alertness. And nicotine kind of takes place of the chemical, it's called acetylcholine. I probably pronounced that wrong. But it involves with the communication of brain cells.
Okay.
Yes, Josh.
Okay.
And that looks about everything I have come here to say.
Yes. It went good. Thank you for coming here.
I'm happy I got to come out.
It's a pleasure to meet you. You helped many people, right, with this.
Educating people about nicotine is one of the things I've cherished in my life. From my harsh beginnings and now to my good future, I really treasure the youth of America because it is something to treasure. That's all I have to say for today.
Okay.
Remember those words. Shut up, Jack, I'm talking. Remember those words and take them to your heart. The youth is the future. I'm done.
Okay, thank you.
It was good seeing you, Josh.
Yes, you too. See ya. And that's all we have on Child's Broadcast Day. Don't smoke.